This is a question taken directly out of World of Chemistry, which is the book our juniors are using right now. And it's a worked example that we see. This is the book that all my students are going to have. It's a great worked example, right?
This gas problem.
Sorry, that's what you're going to see in a sec. It breaks out the variables for them. It gives them the equations. It rearranges it. Tells them everything they need to do. But what are some problems about this right now? Does anyone see anything? If you were a student, yeah.
The stuff that's crossed off, I think it's kind of distracting.
Okay, so the way that they showed the units being canceled here. Anything else?
Everything's already there.
Everything's already there, right?
It's not phased in at all.
Not phased in. Our inner Dan Meyer is like freaking out right now, right? So, anything else?
Assuming you know Avogadro's number.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we assume. What about where we're getting all the info? Where's all the information going in through? All right, right? All right. So all the information's going in through one place. It's already there. We're assuming the students are going to put a note card over it or something and go through it that way. You know, we're leaving a lot up to them, but it's better than nothing. And I remember when I first started teaching, this is what I would make and actually give them worksheets that had things, and I felt like I was doing an amazing thing that way. So I simply made a quick video of this exact same thing, showing the exact same steps, but just using a screencast. So if you look at that, some of you who know chemistry are like, I get it. And some of you are a little intimidated, right? So
In this gas problem, straight out of your textbook. So in this problem, it says you have a sample of hydrogen gas with a volume of 8.56 liters, a temperature of 0 degrees Celsius, and a pressure of 1.5 atmospheres. And it's asking you to calculate the moles, and we're talking pressure, volume. The volume was 8.5, one volume, one temperature, more than one T, or more than one N. We would get a new equation that says N atmospheres, it is. Volume supposed to be in liters, 3 Kelvin here. You to solve for gram, K cancels, and of hydrogen gas.
okay, so I wasn't going to make you go through that. But obviously you can see if you're watching that as a student, that just feels better, right?
Well, as a horrible math person, I love the fact that you showed me the process.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing that you didn't see, because I didn't make you sit through the whole thing, was that there was a ton of stuff I said that I didn't write. So if you got all that information on the previous model, that page would have been cluttered. But because now I have 2 channels to work with, I have ears and eyes, I can throw way more information at them. They're not going to have to think about it simultaneously because I'm not going to write it and say it. I'm either going to say it or I'm going to write it, or I'm going to do a teeny bit of both. Right? So all that really overlaps well with, we'll call it the cognitive architecture.